What are you waiting for?
Come join the Geek Drums Nation. Buenos dias. All of that good stuff.
Yep.
Howdy.
So the great shutdown of Twitter happened today.
Look what Look what you did. Look what you did.
That ain't my fault.
Yes, you're the one that came up with it.
Sorry.
Yeah, the great Twitter shutdown of the desktop only happened today.
I didn't even notice.
That's what I'm
You were
saying.
on
I
your
didn't even.
phone.
I did. I saw no issues.
Millennials.
Train is right on time per usual.
Maybe we should wait like at 5:32, and your light just went off. Did your light just go off?
Who?
You? Oh
No.
no, you just
I think
switched
that's his computer screen.
browser.
Yeah.
Wait, that's what happens when I switch a browser?
Yeah, you get
get
like a
darker.
bright light, and then you switch, and then it gets dim.
That's weird.
Because the white of the StreamYards is so bright, it shines off your face, and then you go to Twitter where it's dim.
They released another Across the Spider-Verse poster.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Twitter somewhere. I saw it earlier.
Yeah, I just saw it. All right.
Less than a month.
Oh yeah, it's out in June. I forgot.
Yeah,
June,
1st.
I'ma be broke.
My birthday comes out on my
Yeah.
Oh
birthday.
my
I'm ready.
gosh.
Yeah. Dang, the Flash comes out next month.
Yeah.
The Flash come out.
Guardians,
Guardians.
Spider-Man, Flash are like all together. Like it's kind of insane.
This
And
is
then
ridiculous.
Blue Beetle, not
That's
9 June.
August. Yeah.
9 June, but it's coming out
Yeah.
this year.
No, this is a crazy month for like superheroes.
I might be the
Yeah.
only one
Summer.
going to see Transformers, but that come out in June too.
I will see it.
I'm debating on whether I'm gonna go see it.
I grew up on Beast Wars, so
I
it's
will-
kind of
I
close to
will
me.
see-
So I'm going to see this one.
Let's put it this way: I will see it when it comes out on digital.
That's pretty good. Listen, if Michael Bay was making this movie, I wouldn't be going to see it. But it's not Michael Bay.
Understandable.
'Cause after that first one, I don't know what the hell he was doing.
Hi, Amethyst.
Hey, Amethyst. I hope your recovery and
She's
recuperation is
here
going well.
live, which is a first because there's no DNA because she's stuck healing.
Yay! Hopefully it's going well. I hope it's going well.
Yeah, she's in recovery right now. She's in the room. She got her own room.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So, do you want to fight?
No, not particularly.
Okay. I was just checking. You know.
I got my own room too, and my entire thing. But the only thing that I have to fight over.
Why does your room look like it's in black and white?
Because I apparently did something with the effects on my OBS, so my camera also does it.
Oh.
Like if you go to OBS and configure your video, you can actually
Change the
green.
color.
Yeah, you can change the color.
Yeah, I do that with myself.
And
sometimes.
then go back to StreamYard, and you will look green.
Oh.
Or
Well, Robert's in the house. Kata's in the house with his guitar in his picture. You know, I call Kata a guitar boy now. You know, guitar hero.
I missed that game.
But what's gonna be the first topic of the day is going to be Flash. Start talking about it. I gotta go pull this chicken out the oven. I forgot.
Wow. Okay. So this is a 3D projection takeover. We're talking about Gossip Girl. Go. Okay.
Sucks.
We're talking
Wait, which
about.
one though? The new one or the old one?
I was being joking. I was
I want
joking.
to talk about the new one.
Oh no, the new one did suck.
Didn't it cross over with like Riverdale or like something weird.
No, I don't know what it did. I think like they had older characters from the original series come on, but like it just felt really weird.
So we're talking about the Flash. I guess start with Taj. Go.
Listen, this episode was a 10 out of 10. I had 0 complaints. 0 about this episode, man.
You just totally missed the Geek Drums.
No, I saw him dancing. I saw him dancing. I was just trying to ignore it.
Wait,
But
Amethyst, you didn't watch the new episode of The Flash?
What?
Oy.
Ignore it. Just ignore us. But we can't not.
Yeah,
we
she
can't
was
not
already
talk about it.
spoiled.
Whoa, you gave it a 9 out of 10? It was a 10 out of 10. What's wrong with you people?
It's Mayada. She also didn't know that alternate timeline Barry was wearing a Batman suit until I just told her 5 minutes ago.
It's a picture on the internet. Okay.
Yeah, she didn't see it was a Batman suit.
Well, it got the suit number.
That's what I said.
Now you're big.
Wee. That's what she said. But hey, I have nothing bad to say about that
You
episode.
beat me to that joke.
I have nothing bad to say about that episode. I saw a couple of people on Twitter. Well, you know, hardcore West Islanders talking about some. It felt like the Oliver and Diggle show. I'm like, how? When Diggle was a blood brother for like 99% of the episode,
Listen,
Oliver didn't show up until 35 minutes in. So
it wouldn't feel like that if the side characters we had on the show didn't suck.
Exactly.
What?
That scene was hilarious.
Hold on. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I had to do it.
When he
Do
broke
it.
the fourth wall, it was hilarious.
Oh, okay.
She spelled fourth wall.
You know, what's funny is
That was hilarious, especially when she dropped out the casket.
Yo, I was dying.
and what's hilarious is the fact that a lot of people didn't realize this until I tweeted it, that when Oliver was sitting on the counter the bar and he was talking to Barry, he was like, so how many times have you saved the city? You know, 170? And then Barry, being all smug and all, goes, actually, it was 180.
That's the episode count, right?
Yeah, that was literally the episode count.
Did anybody get bricked up though when they were talking about when Oliver showed up? Anybody get bricked up? If
See,
you
I
weren't,
cried. I
if
literally
you weren't-
teared up.
I'm
If
still
you
kind of
wasn't
confused
bricked up,
on this
I teared up.
terminology after the after party.
I am the youngest one here, and I don't know what that means. I should know what that
You're
means. I don't.
excited, very, very excited.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
all I know is at the after party, that was hilarious.
I was dying watching that. I was like, stop.
You got to explain, like, because Hero's Journey didn't know what it meant.
And he still didn't get it after the explanation. So we tried to we sent you an invitation, Darren.
I was at work. Yeah.
Yeah, I were you at work or was it Twerkalicious time at work?
It was not.
So wait, I can't add this to a playlist while I'm live.
What? Explain it and I'll direct you.
No, the live stream. I'm trying to add it to my Geek Drums podcast playlist. Well, my Party Nation.
No, you can't do it live.
Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah. Did anybody else tear up at the end of the episode
Yes.
when he
We
started
teared
reciting?
up 5 times.
Yo, when he started reciting what he said to him in the pilot, I was like, dude.
The Barry and Oliver hug. The Oliver appearance when he comes out into focus. We've also teared up when he hugged Diggle, and there was a whole
Both times when he hugged Diggle.
Yeah, when Steven hugged Diggle, and then we teared up at the end.
I cried like a baby. So
Oh no, the
I didn't
end
want
scene
tears
the end
back.
scene got me. The end scene got me. I was like, okay.
and also we don't actually know what happened in this timeline, so he could have actually struck him.
He didn't. It happened the same way.
I hope not.
It happened the same way.
That'd be
I
kind of
put
cool
I,
though. That'd be kind of
that
cool.
whole scene, you know, the whole like lightning chose you, kind of makes me want to believe the whole theory about the OG one that didn't have his parents get killed, literally turned into a lightning bolt and struck him because it chose him.
well, they're not doing that. So
Yeah. I don't
No,
think
I
they
meant
do
like off screen. We already saw it happen
that. Oh,
the
yeah.
first time.
Well, I mean, that might be retcon too, based on what we might be getting in this this upcoming
But-
episode.
but were we bricked up watching this episode?
Oh no, yeah, the whole time. It's
Just
pretty
wanted to know.
Except for the beginning, the first like minute or so, I was just like, I don't care about this,
Yeah.
and get straight to the episode. You know.
He was bricked. Apparently, he was bricked.
But no, like this episode was literally a love letter to the fans.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they got to do it. I'm glad Steven came back. I'm glad Kenan came back. I'm glad David Ramsey came back. I'm glad David Ramsey got an actual haircut this time. Man, what can't I say about this episode? I wish this was a two-parter. I feel as
I
if
did
we
too.
should have gotten more. I'm glad that, to me, they did not waste any time. Like, it
No.
was just like they jumped right into it. Like, it was no downtime. I'm still trying to figure out, did Chester just faint when he saw everybody else fall?
I
on
think
the floor?
so. I think so.
I think he was acting like everyone's following, so I'm going to have to fall because apparently someone's coming. Or what's up, party people?
Yo, Bloodwork was so good in this episode.
He was.
I was just like,
Yeah.
I've always I kind of joked about, like, every time we see him, he's sticking something into his arm. I literally said this to the actor. I was like, well, that's not what I was intending for, but I'm glad you noticed it. Because every single part he's been in, he's stuck himself with a freaking needle. Not literally, because obviously it retracts, it's fake. But he does some sort of research on his arm. When he was on Heroes, when he was on Flash, he stuck himself with dark matter.
I forgot he was on Heroes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't
You
watched that
didn't
in so
stick yourself
long.
with nothing on Doom Patrol.
What about Vox Machina?
Hey,
Yes,
but
man.
he does his facial hair makes him look way older.
It do.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, I'm like, dude, you look super old compared to, like, we just saw you on Doom Patrol like 2 months ago. Like, you look way older now. I was like, oh, it's the beard. That's what it is. It's the beard. But it was good. It's good to see that Bloodwork, when he has his mind set on a plan, he sticks with it.
Yeah.
He picked this plan 4 years ago, and then said, you know what? I'm gonna just stay there. I'm gonna just broaden my horizons. Making Wally like super overpowered is like
He was
really
OP.
cool. The man can open breaches with his mind. He said, take that zoom. You can punch him open. I can think him open.
And
all right?
take that vibe.
You think he can
Yeah.
still do it now?
Same vibe.
Heck yeah. He can
Yeah.
he was already projecting his consciousness. Like
He's
that
Wally
wasn't
vibe.
that wasn't a Bloodwork added thing. He just realized, like, Bloodwork just helped him realize, like, you weren't visiting other timelines, you were visiting other worlds. So Wally just took that to the next level.
He
Like, at
leveled
least
up.
that's how I seen it. That's how I saw it. He just
He
took it to the
leveled
next
up.
level.
I'm so happy they
What's
didn't
up,
say
Liam?
that in this episode.
I'm so glad we barely had Cecile.
That's what I was saying. Like the side characters, I was like, I
Mike-
was fine with it.
Did we get one of those power things? Because I don't even remember. Where every time she reads someone's mind.
Mm-mm.
No.
No,
We
she
didn't
didn't do
get
it
that?
once. Nope.
There's no time.
Awesome. So that's just a 10 out of 10 for me. Right there. I didn't have to go, oh, it's a plot device right here. Yep.
Yeah. This episode showed why a good supporting cast is so important,
Yes,
right? Because
yes.
like every character that isn't normally there felt like they were like meant to be there more than our more than our like series regulars, right?
Well,
Yep.
that's because
Oliver
they
and
actually
Sting
have
and
chemistry.
Yeah.
They actually have chemistry with those characters and
You know-
history, so it doesn't feel forced.
And I will even say that Allegra, her when she was taken over, was better acting than usual.
She was.
I
And
still
also,
find I still find it funny. I'm sorry to cut you off, 3 Dubs. Keep
Oh.
going. I thought you were done. I'm sorry.
and also the necklace that she got like within like the first minute, she broke.
crushed it.
So I'm like, does Chester have a backup?
Wait, she lights up though, so you wouldn't be able to see her face anyway.
Yeah, well, apparently.
So I don't see why she needs a mask.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
you wouldn't be able to tell.
I was
She pretty
listening
much goes Super Saiyan.
I was listening to people on the after party, and Lance and DJ Eric were having a discussion, and DJ Eric goes, "So what? Who's been watching her?" I'm like,
That's true.
like people off screen because we never, she only made it so by when she announced it that people were watching her. So
I was watching her.
Yeah, she
in
looked
the
good this
shower.
episode. She looked really good this episode.
I was watching
she-
her
she
in the
wasn't
shower.
Neon in Dancing in the Rain.
Yes.
Or dancing in the mirror, as Becky G would say. Singing in the shower and dancing. Not monetized.
Oh yeah, you won't get a claim or anything. You should be good.
I mean, I like that. Wait, who got their tickets for what? I'm not
Guardians.
going.
Guardians?
Got G3. I'm going to see Got G3 on Friday because being a parent and having a job, I have to see when my mother can watch the kids. Oh,
Yeah, Flash Rick, are you a parent?
You don't take them? You don't take them to the movies with you?
for certain films, no,
okay.
they aren't. Like
Yeah.
I took them to see Super Mario. We
okay.
already got our tickets to see The Little Mermaid. My daughter really, especially my oldest, she loves like anything Flash. So we're taking her to see we're taking all of them to see the Flash film. They're excited about that. She said, so was this Iris pregnant with Nora too? So I'm like, I have to explain that somehow. She's like, that's
isn't
not
it
Barry. Barry looks
PG-13?
different. I'm like, I'll explain that later too.
She's right. No. She's right. She's right. That's not Barry.
So I'm like, I have to explain all that. But like
Why
they're
are
going
the
to see
two
that.
berries?
They're going to see Spider. They're going to see Spider-Man
the
Across the
lighting
Spider-Verse because
different?
they love Spider-Man and they love the Miles Morales the first movie. So they're going to see that. It's a lot of films that they're going with me to see this year. We're changing
Why
it
is
up.
Batman old? Why
Yeah,
is he young now?
She did ask that actually. I said that's Batman from when I was your age. She said,
wow,
what?
you're ancient.
So yep, they're gonna have some fun. They're gonna have some
I mean,
fun.
technically, both the Batman and the movie are old.
True. Yes, she does watch the Flash TV show. I be
Why
walking
is the
in and they
lighting different?
be on Netflix watching it. I'm like, you don't want to watch Bubble Guppies or something? Like,
Raising them off right, Lance.
Listen, you got them
Yes.
started early. It's okay.
she's gonna ask where's Javicia because I'm asking where's Javicia. I gotta go see Javicia's new movie too. You know, I wouldn't be a faithful fan if I didn't.
I didn't know she had a new movie.
Yeah, she's in an action movie playing a jilted lover to a married man, but the married man gets killed. So I think her and the man's actual wife have to go and like investigate. I guess I don't know.
The birds and the bees, apparently.
So awkward silence.
Dramatic
Dramatic
pause.
silence.
What's on Twitter that's so fascinating?
I'm multitasking. I'm trying to share. It's been an adjustment period trying to, like get all of this stuff like situated. Been an adjustment period since we like rebranded. So like friends was asking me like, why did you change your name? I'm like, well, it wasn't really a name. It was more of a like placeholder because we couldn't think of nothing.
Until someone referenced that it's a spinoff, and I'm like, hey, what about Party Nation? And then I need DJ Eric here to accept, like be, give us his gratitude about it or something, because it's technically we're technically using his party.
Yeah.
Because his is after party, we're technically using the party part of it, and now we need his blessing for the nation.
Yep. So,
Party nation.
Kata, to answer this question, as badly as I want to, that's this upcoming weekend. It would have been Tom Cavanaugh, Carlos, and Grant, but my money is tied up in San Diego Comic-Con, so I have to prioritize. Maybe they'll be in Indianapolis Comic-Con next year, but I didn't want to spend the money to drive back down to my old town anyway. So
Makes sense.
missed opportunity. Next time. My money is tied up in San Diego Comic-Con, so I prioritize that first. And plus, my mama wasn't gonna watch the kids 2 days in a row.
Yo, we got all go to a Comic-Con together or something.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, and if Darren doesn't show up, we all take turns shaving his beard.
I'm going to my first like local one this year. So that'll be kind of fun. It's like a small little thing, but
Everybody takes a corner of Darren's beard.
it's going soon, man. Very soon.
Really? You gonna cut it?
It's a part of your channel.
I can't.
Hair's going too, man. Hair's going too.
It's part of your channel, dude.
I wouldn't be able to cut mine off.
It's really
man.
hot, man. There's a lot of hair. It's really hot.
It's part of your channel. You're going to be like, why do you? You're getting a lot of questions. Why do you cut your hair? Why do you trim your beard? Why do you do that? And then you're going to get rid of your glasses too. I mean, it's part of your channel.
Hey, I'm not shaving my head. I would never shave my head bald. I would look disgusting.
Like Lex Luthor.
Oh, God.
But it's getting cut down a little bit.
That's scary. If I ever went bald, I'm wearing hats every day.
My dad shaves it bald, and I don't think it looks too good.
Funny enough, I was about to click on Kaya, and Laura popped up when I clicked.
House of the Dragon is actually, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I started watching the Orville. I'm sorry. I started watching the Orville because somebody had been posting clips of it on TikTok, and it looked so like it actually legitly looked interesting. But I'm off Wednesday, Laura. I am going to binge House of the Dragon.
I don't believe you. Like literally live streaming on Twitch because we're not gonna believe you.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it for real. I am. I promise. I'm gonna watch it. But anywho, I do want to talk about something weird. Let me pull it up because it's making me think about how they're gonna handle like television renewals.
So your pride?
What?
Are you pulling up your pride?
Yeah.
This is crazy, man.
It was canceled by Fox to be picked up by ABC when they're owned by the same people. They're both owned by Disney. So what's just
funny is 911 is actually co-owned, but now they're going to be fully owned.
But my thing is they're leaving the spinoff on
Lone
Fox.
Star, yeah. That's so weird. Why not move both?
It's going to be a halfie. So 911 Lone Star is staying?
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
And I love this. I love this show.
Yeah.
It's literally going to be a crossover
Yeah.
of networks if they do a crossover.
I don't
I feel
watch
it's gonna
this
be
shit,
harder
so
to
y'all
do
got that.
crossovers.
He said
Yeah.
Long Star.
I did not.
But no, like first of all, I love 911. I don't know what it is about procedural dramas. They just get me going for some reason. I love procedural dramas.
And I've been binge watching FBI, and I'm now on The Rookie.
It's about time you watch The Rookie. You're gonna see
I was 2 years
You're gonna see a lot of Arrowverse alum now in The Rookie.
and also Castle.
Like this from the last
Crazy.
episode of Lone Star. Like
Yeah.
that was crazy. His
Hello.
face. His face was just like, oh my goodness.
I haven't seen 911 since like season 5.
So it's still it's still we still
Sure.
eating. Like that show is killing. Like,
I've never watched that show,
bro. That
It's
would
pretty
be
fun.
It would be a great show for you to like just react to, bro.
It's fun.
Would
I
you
might
like
have
to
to-
jump
like-
on
I
that?
might have to- You said-
Fox TV, they're still owned by them.
yeah,
though.
it's still
That's
is.
how
In
it wasn't. It's
associating
not an
with-
actual cancellation. Like this was heavily rumored to have been happening. They literally just passed the show off.
Yeah.
Literally in 20th Century Fox, the company that Disney does own is in association with 911, the TV show. So in a part, they had a finger on it. Now they have a freaking whole hand on it, and no one else can control it now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Casamigos.
I need them to drop this
Another
Fantastic
question
Four.
from Bora.
Yeah, this have you been watching Law and Order with Makat? I only watched one episode because I wanted to see that episode. I never watched the original Law and Order, but the one episode that I wanted to see was the one that they were dealing with like the police brutality towards him. I loved that episode. He killed in that. His character got done wrong so bad in that episode, but he did an amazing job. Like I watch anything Makat is in. I just never watched the original Law and Order. So when they brought
Did
it
you
back,
watch
I'm like,
Mortal Kombat?
I was just about to ask that.
yeah, well, I saw Mortal Kombat opening day.
You saw Mortal Kombat with my Makad?
Yes,
Okay.
Did y'all think that was good?
it was all right.
I thought the first half was good. Up until he got his arms yeeted. I liked the
Um,
movie, and then the back
what's-
half was a little. I
What's
was like,
funny,
all
I
right.
like them now because the effects are caught up to their generation. But if like a 1930 movie came out with Mortal Kombat, I'll be like, what the heck did I just watch? I'm never watching this again.
I just wish the fight scenes were longer. All of them was like 30
Yeah.
seconds. I was like, come
I didn't
on, what is
understand
this?
I didn't understand the need for an original character though.
That was stupid too.
Sub-Zero was actually pretty cool.
Him and Scorpion were dope in this movie. They were the best parts.
Yes. Sorry, someone asked me for my
Is your cat?
assistance. Yeah.
Cat? What's your cat? Wow, that's a fat cat, dude. What's your
She
cat's
likes
name?
me. Her name is Juliet.
Now, when she
sure
bites you on
yeah, I was about
camera,
to say, you sure she ain't hungry?
I'm literally scratching her good spot,
Oh, okay.
Ugh. Ew.
and she's like,
Reword
She
that.
she just licking you. I can't.
Ew, scratching a good spot.
Yeah,
Dude, Mortal Kombat 12 has been
wait for this.
Mortal Kombat 12 has been announced for months, bro.
They need to drop a teaser or something. Like,
Like,
come
that's
on.
been announced for a while now. Where you been at? They announced that right after they announced Tekken 8, and then right after they announced Tekken 8 and Tenkaichi, and then the new
Nah.
Street Fighter.
Where's Injustice 3? I need that.
Oh, hold on, I gotta share this because we're about to talk about this next. We're
I need
eating,
Injustice 3.
and I'm twerking in my seat. It just looks. I don't know why the
so
suit just
good.
looks. It looks kind of CGI-ish to me for some reason. Like it looks like it's painted on his body. I don't know why. but it does.
It just like that for the mask part, for me at least.
Well, didn't Batwoman spray paint her suit?
I don't know. Ryan didn't.
Yeah, no, I mean like literally, Ruby Rose sprayed her suit with
Yeah.
the red logo.
I mean, no one talks about.
I just noticed.
I mean,
this.
Ruby Rose.
And she died. And technically speaking, Ryan Wilder did the whole like streaks of red in her hair.
I'm a
for the
streak of
wig.
red in my hair.
Yeah, but her costume was just better though.
Yeah.
It was the same except for the wig.
No, it wasn't.
No,
The
it wasn't.
boots and everything were.
I mean, it
different.
was built different, but it was.
It was not the
similar.
same.
Nah,
it was.
if you pulled up the GVC
capping.
version,
You're capping.
and look at Ruby Rose's version, it was different.
But not much, not by much.
I'm twerking because the suit looks good, Maya. I'm sure you be. I heard about your twerking.
Oh God,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, you too young for twerking.
I'm telling your mom. But
We didn't hear
Titan-
your dog.
Yeah, I didn't hear your dog.
I didn't
Okay,
either.
good.
But Titans. I, for the life of me, will not understand why some people were confused as to what version of Doom Patrol this was. If this was like the Earth 9 Doom Patrol, I doubt they would have been that comfortable with Gar. Because it's not the Gar that they would have known. There's no
Well-
evidence on Doom Patrol that Gar has been a part of that team anyway.
Well, speaking of, what we saw in the cliffhanger, there was no like comfortable of seeing Gar. He was freaking out saying, "Who the heck is this?" Gar was just like right there. So we automatically assumed that was Earth 9 until the next episode. Then it was
What?
clear.
Huh?
We were clear on the next episode that it wasn't Earth 9 Cyborg.
That
But
was
during-
that,
But
that,
during the cliffhanger,
that was
the-
Earth 9 Cyborg. That actually makes more sense because he
Yeah.
he never met Beast Boy.
we never saw him on the team in Earth 9 Titans. So we didn't know
But
he
he
was on
joined
the team.
after.
He joined after.
Well,
joined after
never
Gar
saw,
left.
He never saw Gar, so we automatically assumed he wasn't Earth 9 Doom Cyborg. We thought he was Earth 21.
You assumed that.
Because
Everybody else assumed it was
only you
obvious.
assumed, and everyone that
No.
has like
No.
more
No,
brain power.
because our cyborg on Earth 21 doesn't even have robotic parts.
Well, we didn't know what timeline he was because he went through different timelines too. It was, the assumption was
Everybody knew it was Earth 9 Titans.
no,
I
it
think
it didn't even say Earth 9.
It's not. They didn't say any Earth, but everybody knew it was Earth 9.
But
I said-
we've only seen one cyborg, and that was Earth 21.
We've seen two cyborgs actually, sir. Don't be disrespectful. Ray Fisher exists.
Okay.
Teen
we've seen
Titans
two.
Go Cyborg exists.
If we're going that route, we've
Does
seen
he, though?
hundreds. We've seen so many cyborgs.
And we've seen Lee Thompson Young, but he's dead.
Wow.
Why bring
Wow.
that up?
That was
What
crazy.
the heck, bro?
Wow.
I was just going
was
dark.
crazy.
If you want to go
Why?
dark, I'll go dark.
No.
Because he was on Smallville.
That will be the end of the stream today. Wow. Wow. That was wow. That was like disrespect.
No words.
That was
Well, I mean, like we've seen a
That was
bunch of them.
uncalled
I'm
for.
just talking about the one that's specifically to the Arrowverse. We've only seen Earth 21.
Well, either way, everybody knew it was Earth 21 Cyborg because no Earth 9 Cyborg.
see, you
No,
even
you
said
just
it.
everybody knew it was Earth 9 Cyborg. Yes, he would be excited to see like oh, it's Beast Boy. I can finally meet Beast Boy. But when he was apprehensive about all the crazy shit that was going on, that's when I knew. I'm like, oh yeah, this is definitely Titan's Earth. He's never met him, so he has no reason to really trust him.
He's never met the other guy either.
What?
On Earth 21.
Huh?
He's never the guard. Our guard has never met Earth 21 Cyborg either.
There's no evidence that there is a Gar on Earth 21.
We don't know. I'm just saying that even if
we do know, they went over the whole history of the Doom Patrol.
Even if Earth 21 Cyborg was seeing Gar, his reaction would be the same because he doesn't know Gar.
That's still Earth 9's.
I'm still saying that even if
it would not, bro, it would not make sense. He said, "Take me to my family." Why would he go to a whole different Earth?
Because they're the same faces.
Bro, it's no other way you can multiversally switch a robot head and a dude wrapped in bandages. It's not the same faces.
It's technically still, I mean, the guy who plays the white guy. And the only thing that wasn't there was elongated woman, I think. Was it Elastigirl? No. The one that can, the whole thing.
Rita, yeah.
Yeah, wasn't Rita in the Titans episode?
Bro.
Yeah, she was.
Anywho, we know it was Earth 9's Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
To you and apparently everyone except for me. These are the ones that were saying it was Earth 21.
I like that these are very apparently like more superhero centric a team, right? Like they all feel more adjacent to fighting crime and like being heroes. Even like Cyborg, he pulled on his like huge like metal arm. We haven't seen him do that in a while. It feels like they're like used to fighting.
Why was Cyborg flirting with Corey so hard?
Why
see that beautiful chocolate woman?
That's true, but I thought Cyborg was, like see, that's another way that you can tell that it's a different Cyborg.
He has like his
whole
like
he's comfortable with himself.
He acts so different.
He's comfortable with himself. Doom Patrol Cyborg couldn't stand to look at himself in the mirror.
Yeah.
But yeah, 3-dubs. It's Earth 21's.
I mean, they could have, they tacked.
Oh God.
They literally hinted at a bunch of Earths. Why not Earth 21? They like hinted at Stargirl, Titans, because we already see them, and we've hinted at Earth Prime. We've hinted at Shazam, from Earth, whatever. Why not Earth 21? That was the only one that's missing. We've also hinted at Swamp Thing, which is on Earth 19. Why did they miss one?
He said, "Take me to my family."
But he was seeing a bunch of Earths.
Not to a doppelganger version of my family. My family. The family that I know. The now colder that I know.
Why didn't he see Earth 21? Because he was looking at a bunch of multiverses.
Okay, why didn't he see Superman and Lois?
Exactly. I'm just saying they missed a few.
No, they didn't miss a few. They put the ones in there that they wanted to use.
So, I mean, it would have been nice to see them.
I could care less. We didn't see any on The Flash, and
listen, nobody's complaining about that.
Why didn't he see Smallville?
Because it's dead. Well, I mean, off screen anyway.
No, it's not.
No, I know. I'm just joking because we haven't actually seen it live.
And for anybody in the chat that thinks it's dead, per Mark Guggenheim,
said on the After Crisis special that everything that was destroyed is back.
They had to put everything back
because they can't destroy something that someone else did.
But anywho, you're right. Kata, can you come on screen and play a little guitar for us? A little soliloquy. Wait, ain't that a poem?
Yes.
Oh, I was close. I sounded real. I sounded real deep, didn't I?
I believe it was the Power Ranger stuff.
Either way, it was an argument because you want to be right. But
No, it wasn't.
anywho, I'm excited for this week of Titans. It was funny to see how Connor just thought he was being Lex Luthor. Just thought he had the whole situation under control. Then boom, bodies dropping everywhere around the world. And he was just standing. Hey, Train. He's just standing there like. It's like, what did you do, nigga? You gave him access. What do you mean? What did you do? Cuz put a whole spell in the game. Then Bernard, you're supposed to be smart. You're supposed to be smart. But you're just playing the game. You don't see nothing wrong with this. The bad guy is putting out a video game just out of the blue for free. And it became a sensation in 5 minutes. You're the genius. But you're still just playing it. Now you're laying on the floor in the middle of Star Labs just bleeding out. You got Tim out here having panic attacks.
It had to have been more
Flash
than like...
I can say it. But but I will say they're dumbing Bernard down because Tim figured it out in 2 seconds. That's detective-ism. If you know what I'm trying to say. That's Tim Drake being a master detective. That's Tim Drake being a master detective. Like, I loved that. Like, I'm like, Tim, you're figuring it out. You're figuring it out. Keep doing this. Become a more likable character because they didn't give you nothing to do last season except for be the Nightwing fanboy that just wants to tag around. I'm loving Tim's character growth. I just wish it was not tied to that tall, lanky vanilla stick. I just wish his character development was not tied to Bernard.
Vanilla stick is crazy.
Like it's nothing to do with their relationship or anything. Bernard's just boring. Like I can't be the only one that thinks that. Chat, help me out. Like Bernard is boring. Like he's your typical Mr. Terrific-esque character with less charisma. They gave the Titans tech support in the last season. They gave the Titans tech support.
Sure. I like him, but he definitely is just that, yeah.
Like he's just he's Cisco
without
the jokes. He's Felicity, except he's not an attractive woman.
I was just about to say that.
He's Curtis, except he does not know how to be a vigilante. He's Chester, except for he's not awkwardly charming.
Curtis didn't know how to be a vigilante either.
He got better at it. Curtis
he was still getting beat up.
He didn't get good until his last season. Season 7, he finally won a fight. He won one fight.
He was getting beat up every episode, man.
Hey, Kata said it best. Discount Cisco, dollar store Chester. That's and then I'm like, Bernard, you wear the same outfit to work every day, bro. Your wardrobe for the show has to be cheap. It's the same blue vest.
He got the Power Ranger outfit. You wear the same outfits every episode.
And I did not peep that until this past week. I said the only wardrobe change you had is that they put you in a hospital gown. I'm like, who undressed you? I'm like, and why didn't they I get you work in Star Labs, but why didn't they take you to the hospital? Like, what qualifies that lady to be like a doctor that can properly tell you what's happening? And then it's like Connor's trying to work with Mercy Graves and do all of this sly stuff. She's talking about some It'll be done, Mr. Luthor. I'm like, oh, come on, pumping this boy head up for no reason. Like, Titans did something ingenious and annoying at the same time. They could not keep Lex Luthor, so they made a Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I like it in concept, but I'm kind of annoyed that this
Yeah,
is the
'cause
last bit of Connor that like we're ever going to get.
He's
Yeah.
annoying now.
Yeah.
Because he thinks he knows what he's doing, but I'm like, my dude, you're 3.
Sure.
You're 3, bro. Like, come, you did the right thing by helping. And I'm like, and I'm thinking like blood is powerful. He couldn't feel you moving at like that fast of super speed. You would have thought he would have felt the wind or something. Talking about some, can you chew that apple less loudly? What? Like, that was a loud crunch on that apple, though. Like, that was a loud crunch. And then I loved when Connor was in Blood's office, was in Sebastian's office, and he was trying to pick up the horn, so he couldn't lift it. So he tried to incinerate it when it was just smoking. So he sucked in all the smoke and then just like,
He's going to have asthma, man.
oh, hey, I was just in here waiting on you. I'm like, Sebastian, you can't tell this dude is lying. I can tell he's lying, but I mean, I know he's lying, but he does not have a poker face.
Yeah.
Like, he did, like, no. I thoroughly enjoyed it, though. I enjoyed the whole, bro. Where did 3-Dubs go?
Man dipped.
That man disappeared.
Okay. Darren, you just did the Superman flying pose?
Apparently, I didn't notice.
Oh, but I honestly, I really, really enjoyed the entire episode, especially the part where they pulled the darkness out of Raven. I did not know that was Joseph Morgan in demon makeup. That was really, really good. It freaked me out, but it was really, really good. And then when he made the post on Instagram Friday, I'm like, whoa, that was you.
Oh,
3-Dubs.
Now I hear the dog snoring.
I still don't.
I heard
Keep
it.
it like really loud.
It got like real quiet, and I heard it.
Oh, but yeah, Titans. I gave Titans like an 8.5 out of 10 for the week. It was another good episode. Another fun, good episode. I cannot complain.
Yeah. This episode just made me want the Doom Patrol to just come back because they were my favorite part. Yeah.
Okay, did anybody watch Gotham Knights this week?
Nope.
Yes.
Well, what I will say is the Harvey Dent stuff is what kept my attention. Everything else, I did not know what was going on. Like, what, I didn't know what was going on whatsoever. And they're just painting GK on everything now. I guess. The Harvey stuff was good though. Like, them, I can honestly see, since Lincoln did not die. Spoilers. Since Lincoln did not die, I can see Lincoln trying to link Harvey to Talon, and possibly even doing a he was sleeping with my wife at one point in time. He's trying to get rid of me. I can see them going along that route. If Harvey doesn't realize he has another personality by now, I don't know what will. The Talon looked you in your face and walked away.
Sure.
Why Harvey was still at the scene of the crime after the body was taken away, I will never know, but it added for that extra dramatic effect of him cracking the window. I mean, it's always cool to see those homages to the Two-Face face. But other than that, like the Joe Chill stuff was cool, but at the same time, it ruins the lore because, first of all, Joe, if they were going to frame you, since when does Talon use guns? And you mean to tell me that the world's greatest detective never figured out that you were innocent? So it ruins Batman in this universe even more, because I'm still mad that even though they gave us the explanation, even though they gave us the explanation that Cressida was just dosing him over time, any Batman that I know would be able to taste that. Like, that's my only issue. Like, Batman would just not just be like getting drugged. Like, ooh, this is new. Ooh,
That's my only real issue with like this whole show, because I've actually been having a pretty good time with it. But it's very clear that this Batman sucked. Like this episode and the Flash trailer. This episode and the Flash trailer came out the same night, and Michael Keaton is just fighting a Kryptonian, and then on this show he's not great, right? He's obviously not good, but that's been like, I actually really enjoyed this one. I actually thought this was my second favorite. I had a pretty good time with it. I thought Joe Chill's actor did like a really good job.
Yeah. But I mean, he still ended up getting. So what was the point of the court sending him the coin if they were just? You are already getting executed, dude.
Oh, well, I don't think he's dead. The power went out. I think they snatched him.
Oh, either way it goes. Not Connor. Turner talking about some.
Yeah.
We're the same. No, you're not. He was gonna do it. You didn't kill your dad. He was going to kill your grandparents. But it was 2 bullets that came from behind me. What? I said, really? We're doing this? This is how you want to utilize Joe Chill? I don't know why they changed the lore. I don't know why they thought it was a good idea, but that lost me. Just the whole Harvey Dent stuff is what's keeping me, really, really, really locked in. And Turner and his love triangle with this third girl. I guess the love triangle with Carrie can't work because she's like still 15, yet seems like she's in the same classroom as all these other kids. And then it seemed like Carrie was getting close to Brody and got awkward when Stephanie came in. But again, they're older than you, apparently.
Wait a minute.
So, just talking about the confusing aspects of Gotham Knights. Like Carrie said, she's 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like Brody and Turner, like they have to be at least like they got to be seniors, right? Like they got to be.
Yeah.
It was like they're like they basically try. Wow, I have 2 Batmans. I'm sorry, I got distracted. I never noticed that. I never noticed that until right now.
I have 2 Batmans.
But like it's weird. I don't know why. It's just like they done set up Turner possibly being with Duella, with Carrie, who's too young for him, and then Stephanie. But they have Stephanie run to Brody and make the stuff with Carrie even awkward. Not one's Nightmare and one's just regular Ben Affleck Batman. But it's weird because it seemed like Carrie was awkward when Stephanie showed up and she's like, I sucked at being a vigilante. But my thing is they save you and then you proceed to beat up the pills with a dumbbell, and they're just all standing around you like moving in slow, like they're all in slow motion while you're beating the pills up. I said, you guys are in here hitting these drug addicts in the heads with weights. You're kicking them in the face. I'm like, you're supposed to. I get it. You're trying to stop them, but you're leaving your fingerprints everywhere. You're leaving a lot of evidence for a crew that's trying to stay out of the GCPD's crosshairs. You're leaving a lot of evidence. Like Carrie grabbed the dumbbell and beat up them pills with it. Also, when did y'all have time and rope to tie up everybody?
I'm just laughing at Todd reacts, just not they were not like reacting, and
Like,
Darren being like
it bothered me. I'm like, bro, like y'all
I didn't watch
you're
the
leaving
episode,
evidence. Like,
I'm just sitting here listening.
And then Darren, I know it caught you off guard with how well Turner was just in the middle of the ring, just like doing spin kicks and stuff. I said, where did that come from?
The fight was like, it looked really good, but it felt so weird. Like, why are we doing this fight in the first place? You're not trained. You know, like,
why were they there? Why were they there?
Well, it was the only one smart one. She's like, this is dumb. I'm leaving. Like,
my thing, you had out there, no facial covering, no weapons. Turner, you're out there in the same jacket you wear every day. No weapons, no Harper's walking up just kicking people in the nuts. I'm like, what is going? Cullen's out here just making karate noises now.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on? Like, did we have a 3-month time jump when y'all became karate masters? I'm like, I'm literally, I'm like this because like the episode, I at this point I only paid attention to the Harvey stuff. I didn't know what was going on, why they were there. I'm just like, and I look up and they're just in like that abandoned warehouse boxing ring place. And I look up and Turner's just doing like a break dancing like sweet kick, and I'm like,
I liked it a lot. I actually thought the fight looked really cool.
Like, it looked cool, but I was just confused.
If this was Stargirl, it would have made like so much sense, right? Because like they're all heroes already. The issue is that they're not trained, they're not heroes, they don't have masks, they don't have weapons. So going forward, they better start training, right? Like they better start.
See, Kata's making sense. Exactly. Everybody, every time Turner gets confronted by a goon, boom, here comes somebody behind the goon. Stephanie has a gun literally pointed at her head, and dude's just waiting there like this for dramatic effect. And then he gets hit in the head by Harper, and then the girl doesn't proceed to beat up the goon that still has the gun in his hand. She picks up a dumbbell and just starts crushing pills and screaming like a lunatic. So, I'm like, what? What is going on?
I'm definitely using that scene in the next session.
I'm like, what? I'm like, is this because your mom is on drugs? Is that why you're? Is this where your mom gets her drugs from? Is that why you're here? I was so confused. I didn't know what was going on. I was just like, what did I miss? And then Carrie's like looking sad over Brody when they get to the hospital, and her mom jumps in and like he's gonna be fine. He's resting, and then she runs up. And then it was awkward because her mom looked at it and it looked like she was still disappointed. I'm like, why are you still mad? Like, she showed up like you told her to do. She didn't leave. But then all of a sudden, Mom runs up. Thank you for doing her job on a man you don't know, for a kid you don't know, but you just got to know. Is that what you're thanking her for? Because she just did her job. Would you have said thank you if the man would have died from a mortal stab wound that he was literally laying in the middle of the floor, bleeding profusely? Like, I'm shocked he survived, because when Talon pulled the blade out, Darren, and you know I'm not lying, the huge puddle of it wasn't even realistic how much blood just was on the floor already.
Yeah.
Like, it was a huge puddle of blood. I'm like, bro, he ain't even been on the floor that long. And mind you, when I looked at it, I didn't see any blood on the actual shirt or clothes. It was just blood under him. So that also took me out of it. I was like, should have checked that. But and then Harvey's just like, I'm like, dog, move. Call 911. Do something other than sit there shocked like, oh, I must be working for them. After you let that other lady gaslight you into thinking that you weren't crazy, because you are crazy. You know you're crazy. it's so much evidence against you. Lincoln has all of this evidence against him. Like, everybody knows that he went. First of all, the thing with Harvey and this Two-Face personality that nobody's trying to check him on to see if he's okay. I highly doubt that Two-Face is talking and acting exactly like normal Harvey. I highly doubt it. So the fact that nobody is going to question him on that, it's weird. Because if he becomes Two-Face at the end of this season and it's just him talking like normal, normal Misha Collins, it's a waste. It just seems like it's a waste now because, like, you're going about your day as usual. Nobody is telling you anything. Like, they just think it's you. Like, that bothers me. And, like, trust me, I want to like the show. The Misha stuff is the most, like, the mystery of that is, like, the best part of the show. I thought they were going to have me with the Court of Owls thing, but I don't think the court is going to be able to, hold, carry the show for too much longer. Like, this is a one and done season. Like, I honestly feel that way. It's a one and done season. This show is not going to be able to carry itself just off the Court of Owls. How many times are they going to fight Talon for him to just respawn? Like, if they blow him up, is he going to pull himself back together? Like, they made Talon super overpowered, but somehow the kids can fight him. Duella decided to stay at home. Any other time, she wants to go out and get in trouble.
Is Taj actually asleep?
No.
You close your eyes. I'm like,
I'm looking.
This whole
I'm looking
story
down.
just drowning you.
It's weird, bro. Like, it's like this episode. Like, the first time I cut it on, which was I didn't watch this till Saturday. When I cut it on Tuesday night, I fell asleep within the first 5 minutes.
Yeah,
That told me everything I needed to know. That told me everything I needed to know. Why am I falling asleep on this show?
Listen,
it's DC. Like, I should not. I fell asleep on Naomi. I should not be falling asleep on something I'm interested in, unless I'm just like really dead tired. And I was not tired. It was just that lackluster. Todd's just glad he didn't watch the show.
Yeah.
Now, Darren, I want your point of view, Darren, because I know I can see you just over there, just seething with impotent rage.
No, I'm not. I don't even have that strong opinion. It's like I have been enjoying it. Like, I don't love it or anything. Like, it's not like my favorite show, but I don't even think that much about it. I'm like, yeah, that was fun, whatever. And I don't think about it for the rest of the week. I thought, oh my gosh, Joe. Like, I think all the Joe stuff was really fun. I like the Hush stuff. I again, my main issue was just that fight, and like, as fun as that was, I thought it was very dumb how they just went into the fight with no weapons, with no training, with a dozen people with like guns. I thought that was very silly. And then I thought everything else was just fine. Well, it was fun. It's probably my second favorite of like this season. I'm enjoying the court enough. Like, there's been nothing that hold it back. And obviously, I honestly do think it's going to carry on. I don't think we're going to get season 2, but I think it would carry on to season 2 because there's still a lot I think that they need to like do. Here, I don't like being negative. Like that's the thing. Like, if I don't have great things to say normally, I just don't say them because I don't think that's fun. Like, I don't enjoy talking about things I don't like. But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was fun. I was fine with it.
That's why I didn't. Like, I stopped reviewing it. I said I'll talk about it here. Like I said,
it's fine.
I like the Harvey stuff when the Harvey stuff makes sense.
Sure.
But you gotta agree, like, it doesn't make sense that nobody has put 2 and 2 together that he doesn't act like himself in certain moments, and they have not said anything.
Yeah, sure.
Like, that bothers me because I'm like, I know he's not just going around talking regular. Like, Two-Face doesn't seem to me like. I will say he is going around being a monster in bed with Rebecca March. Apparently, like, he's tearing that up on a nightly basis, and like he's waking up. Like, Harvey's waking up just like exhausted and empty. So, when he woke up in bed with her, and she was like, "You were just all over me. Now you don't want anything to do with me." He's like, "Huh?" I'm like, "Yeah, dog. Your body's just been through it." Like, y'all at his house? Like, y'all at that man's house right now? Like, you just tore it up at that man's house? Okay, all right. But let's talk about the show that everybody loves. Now, disclaimer. You saw in my review that I said I understand now when people are coming from when they say that the cancer commentary is a little heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I see that because they went hard with it this week.
Sure.
I went through that, like having to, see my dad deal with that with my mom when she went through her breast cancer scare, having to, go to those, support meetings, plus try to be there for me and my brother who were real little at the time. So I get that. So it does hit home. I told some people, I'm tangled in my chair. I told some people that I don't think it's that heavy. This episode, I'm like, okay, I got to take that back because I was not expecting that opening. What y'all think?
You know what? I hadn't dealt with anyone that was diagnosed with like cancer. Like I'm still younger. That's not something I had to deal with. But just this week, a family member was diagnosed with the stage 4 cancer, and now I'm wondering, going into the rest of the season, how that's going to affect me. How that's going to. But no, it is very dark and it is very heavy, I think. But I think that's good. Like I think the fact that they are tackling such a heavy storyline, I think that's important because I've never seen a show or even a movie tackle it so head on. Like I've never seen such raw. Like I've never seen it done so like deep, and I think that's important. I really do. I'm just concerned how they're going to wrap it all up because I think it's going to be quite hard for them to put a bow on the storyline without it feeling like disrespectful to like people who have like gone through it. So that's my only concern currently.
Tosh,
it's just draining.
Hey, Tosh, what's your real name?
It's Tajay.
Tajay.
Yeah, that's my full name. I just go by Tosh.
Like Taj Mori?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you Tajay from now on.
Okay.
Okay, proceed.
But no, it's drowning. Like similar to you, like I lost my stepmom in 2018 to breast cancer, and then my grandfather passed away June 2021 to lung cancer. So it's just like it's starting to get draining, and I'm like, okay, it's good, but it's too close to home, and it's making me uncomfortable a little bit. So everything else in the episode was really good, but like it's too much.
That opening, because I'm like, okay,
yeah, it's too much.
I dealt with that. And then when me and my wife were just in the dating stages, my mother-in-law was dealing with it.
Yeah,
but like kept it private. Like we didn't know until it was done. So we was like, how did you keep this from us? So like the aftermath of that and seeing what Clark was going through, and I'm like, dog, y'all laid it on thick within the first 2 minutes.
Yeah.
3 Dubs, your name is covering your face.
No, it's not. Oh.
Yes, it is.
For me,
is he calling us a liar and we're sitting there looking at it?
Well,
Get
I'm
rid
on
of the
the
like
right
YouTube,
side
Twitter,
of
and
it.
Twitch thing.
I'm on the right side, so I didn't know it was doing it because I was like this, and my name's up on the left side.
Oh well, what did you think, Wayne?
It's better than the anger realism, like racism. So I don't feel like throwing my fist in the TV. I'm more sympathetic now. Because every time I saw like a Black Lightning, I would just want to punch the TV in that cop's face.
But Black Lightning, you expected that from Black Lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
It
that's
would be
how
weird
his
if it
comics
didn't.
were.
Yeah.
Though. So you expected that. It would be weird if it wasn't.
Yeah.
Like his comic is literally all about that, like Black Lightning and suicide slums not being respected, being a principal of a school that like you expect that. You don't expect Superman and Lois to
Yeah.
deal with cancer.
Yeah. But it's for me it moved me this week. Like it made me tear up because it's the how they were acting with it. It felt genuine, and I felt emotionally drawn to the scenes. So for me it was okay. I mean, I'm
Sure.
like I haven't. I just know that it's not going to kill her. So I I know
Yeah.
the outcome. So it's kind of like I don't really have an issue with the story. So it will only be an issue if it killed her.
I think the fact that it is Superman is why the story like it works so well, because this is the first time for Clark where he literally can't fight the bad guy. Like he can't punch him. He can't he can't outthink him. Like
He couldn't
he
punch when his son got taken.
but you know what I mean, man. Like
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
like this kind of figure of speech where like he literally can't do anything to help his wife, and he has to learn to take a step back and just be there for her. And I think it's such a perfect story for a show like this to like tell. I love it. I love it. I think
it
it's
went
amazing.
more to the.
I don't love it, but it's like I love
love
that they're
it.
tackling it.
I love it so much.
It went to the more of a Superman can't fight it. We've seen him powerless as humanly possible. He was a full father in like the finale of season 1. Like he didn't know what to do because his son was missing. He was taken by Taj. He only could think the worst. He was completely like broken.
Tao.
Tao,
Not-
yeah, I said Tao.
You said
You said
Taj.
Taj. I'm
I
like,
said Tao.
No,
I
you
just
said
I
Taj.
said muttered. I muttered, and it went out Taj, but I said Tao.
You
I went Tao.
he wants to. 3 Dubs wants to fight today.
Well, people keep trying to assume I said something when I didn't.
Okay, but go. I get what you're saying though. So my thing is, how much longer do you guys want this cancer storyline to progress?
I have a feeling it's going to get to the peak soon, and then it's going to ease up. So I think the peak is next episode, and then it'll downgrade.
Next episode does seem like the like breaking point to this entire story.
Yeah.
I hope this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's too much right now.
I
John
just think
Henry's
they
back
need-
in this episode though.
It's
Yeah.
about time.
And I saw the little promo. It looked like he talking to Mateo at the table with Natalie.
Yeah, so I have to tell you something. I'm your uncle. Although you think Mateo would realize that, like when he sees him. So maybe the dude was wrong with the information about him being the nephew. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just know that's what I heard. So
Sure. Honestly, I kind of hope we're wrong because
or he
it's
doesn't
been awkward.
or he could have never met John Henry.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know, could have just been an estranged uncle. Remember, she did say when he came back he wasn't the same. So could have came back when Mateo was a kid.
Yeah.
Who knows? But
And honestly,
Things-
we haven't seen a lot of Mateo either. Like
Yeah.
he pops up randomly.
I don't think he needs to be in like a lot either, though.
I mean, if you
I
want,
don't either,
if you want to
yeah.
hint at what
I think it's
his
been perfect
backstory,
currently.
if his backstory was important enough, they should have added him in more. So
Oh,
We
yeah.
got a good bunch here. We got like
It
7
is-
episodes left.
It do look like it's some John Henry and Lana stuff coming up. Oh
Wait.
God.
Good for her. You know what?
I mean,
You know what?
Kyle went to what's her name,
Chrissy.
Chrissy.
Yeah.
So I mean, free reign now.
Listen, man, John deserves some love.
Yeah.
John does deserve some love.
And
Give it all to him.
And
Give it all to
Grandpa's
him.
on Tinder right now.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh my gosh.
I hope he finds himself
What if he get
a
catfish?
woman.
I have a feeling that
Bizarro.
the person that's going to strike right on him is the sergeant in the vault that told Superman about his blood and he destroyed it right in front of her. She's been in 2 episodes, and she's at the right age for Sam Lane.
You want old people loving?
I mean, Sam Lane was on Tinder, so I mean,
Old people loving.
James Gunn, I hope not.
Yeah, I hope it's not a miracle cure.
That's
no. You know what?
That's a bad taste, man.
I said it on Saturday. Oliver Spector arrow. If Eric Wallace and Todd Helbing ever wanted to get along, and they could have just said Oliver Spector arrow came through out of nowhere. The energy coursed through their earth as well, and it cured her cancer. It flew through her body like a shot. That arrow didn't just choose her. Well, actually, no. Hold on. That arrow didn't just strike her. It chose her. It chose her to cure her cancer.
I think the cancer story has to run its natural course, though, right? Like, I think if you just magically save it, that looks horrible.
For 3 months.
It would also cure onomatopoeia too.
Yeah, I don't like I don't want some
onomatopoeia would still lose her powers though.
Yo, she got rocked in that episode.
I'm so mad that you.
How did she survive getting? You're mad that. Hey, everybody in the chat. I was right. I've been telling you all that from day one. Nobody wanted to listen to me.
I said it at the end of my video too. I was shaking my head and I was like, Lance was right.
I was passionate about you being wrong.
My only nitpick in the Superman Lois. I thought onomatopoeia was smart. She literally took Lois to the place that can tie her to Bruno Mannheim.
True. Yeah.
I mean,
Bruno just sitting in that picture like this.
He was just chilling in this little sweater.
That was a tight sweater, boy.
It was.
Hey, but I just wanted to say I'm right. Her name is dumb because her name's Pia.
It is.
Writers, come on. You wanted to give it away in the episode that easy? But I figured it was her because onomatopoeia is skinny. It could not have been Darlene. Darlene's too short.
I thought it was going to be one of them. I didn't know for sure, but is she going to die this season then? Y'all think?
Yeah. Well, yeah, probably. I think she's going to kill herself. Like, I think she's going to overpower or something.
Listen, after getting sent through them boxes and crates or whatever Clark sent her through, she should retire after that.
Yeah,
she was done.
So is Lex coming next episode or
I don't
the
think
next
so.
episode?
I don't think he's up until episode 10.
Yeah,
they already
that cast
released
came
a
really
trailer.
late.
It did.
Maya, did we make a bet? I mean, if we did pay
the bet
up,
was
bro.
$50.
It's going to be a break soon, ain't it?
Oh, Jason Todd is back in episode 11.
Yeah.
Which I'm not looking forward to because I don't like that version of Jason Todd. Superman and Lois can go on break, aren't they?
Maybe.
Their finale is the 27th.
I think they have one more break sometime this season.
It's probably gonna be a 2-week break so they can just go straight through.
It's just cool seeing two Robins together.
Yeah.
But you're used to seeing Jason Todd being massive compared to Tim.
I hope we get.
They're the same height now.
They're about to kiss.
Connor should get this mole checked.
Yeah, this is like a love scene. What is
it looks like they're about to make out.
Who did he punch?
This.
I'm here for it.
Who did he punch?
This look a little weird.
He clearly punched someone.
They had a one-night stand.
Steamy.
Good for them.
Good for them.
Oh,
This is
Gar, why
great.
did you put that back on?
I mean, they probably just chilling.
So
What on?
His costume is fire, but they just chilling. Just let him put on the jacket.
I mean, they made it just for him.
That's true.
we
But she
just
looks
got off subject. We just got off subject because I found these photos, but
She looks so good, bro.
I'm
Not
just
the
checking my
reset.
Twitter feed in front of y'all. It's
Is that Beyonce? No, that's Zendaya. That's who is that?
you know what? I'm so glad that her and Clark. I'm so glad that her and Tom are still together. Like, I had to think about what I said. Like, I said her and Clark. Who's Clark? I'm so glad that her and Tom are like still together, still happy. Darren, it just got like really dark in your room. Like,
I need to put my ring light on, but I don't feel like it.
oh. I understand. I'll join you.
You don't have a ring like
Wait,
you.
it didn't work.
Who, me?
No, I meant
Oh,
Pete
Lance.
Jones.
Okay.
I do have a.
Mine's broken.
Okay, just making sure.
You see my sketch pad?
Hold
No.
on, look on my
You see my
No,
PlayStation 3?
again. No, again. I have a
I thought-
PlayStation 3
I
and a
forgot you
4,
bought one.
but not a 5.
Hey,
Mine
I got-
broke.
I got the goated game, bro.
I broke mine.
The
Golly.
goat. The goat. The Tenkaichi of PlayStation 3. This joint is so much fun, bro. This is so much fun to play.
Now put it on your head and you're a Halo, Darren.
They called her Parasite. They called, like, Lois called her a parasite several times. She called her a parasite several times.
But not in the term of calling her like the actual comic book character. Like she's a parasite.
I mean, they didn't call Bizarro. They said he's a Bizarro version, but they never explicitly named him Bizarro.
Yeah.
It's not really hating comics. It's just not. They don't have nobody to name the characters.
They need a
They don't
Cisco.
have a they don't have a Chloe Sullivan or Cisco
Yeah.
Ramon.
Like, they're not. I highly doubt Jordan's gonna be called Superboy for
What
a
if
long time.
Barry Allen is the one that names stuff? On that earth, he'd be like,
That would be crazy.
I mean, do they really need to though? Like, I mean, they named the villains. Deadline named himself. Deadline named himself.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Deadline, rest in peace. The fact that Bruno says, "What do you want me to do with him? Take him to a
No, that was crazy.
He was like,
He's like, I don't care.
out of here. Take him to a hospital. I'm like, bro, they know you did it, but you're just innocent till proven guilty for real. They know you did it. Hey, that's crazy. That man said, "Hey, I did this. This ain't got nothing to do with me."
Oh,
I wonder how he put him on the couch softly.
It's a cancer patient. He's already in enough pain. You want him to
Like,
sue
Superman
Superman?
just like boom right there, and then boom right over there.
how's the chicken doing?
Oh, I took it out. It's great. I made
Okay.
baked chicken thighs. My wife's gonna make a little
I
a
make
little sauce to put it on there. You know.
I'm coming over.
So 3Dubs, you live by yourself?
Yeah, with my cat. So I'm not technically.
How many bedrooms you got?
One.
Oh.
But it's like $1,000 here.
A month?
Yeah, because there's a pool and
My goodness.
Dude, move.
Oh, in your area.
Yeah, there's
No,
there's
move! You're being overcharged for a one bedroom,
1,000 a
dog.
month is a lot.
Nah, it definitely depends
the
on the area, bro.
Florida renting is
Florida. That
actually
makes sense.
1,200. So I'm under.
Jeez.
Dog, I'm
Plus,
being
I was looking at
charged-
was like 900 a month, and I was like, I can't do that.
I'm being charged 1,600 for a 3-bedroom. Well, it says this is a 4-bedroom because of this patio space that they classify as a bedroom. If I were to show you how big this thing really is, you would say, where would the bed go?
What's funny is it's only 1,000 because I have a cat, and then I'm paying for a washer and dryer, which is another 100.
No.
Why did it get quiet again?
Bruno
Wake
doesn't-
up, people!
Bruno-
Wake up! Wake
Bruno's
up!
not a fighter.
That's what Bizarro is for, I think.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah.
Bruno's not a fighter. Like
He's a
Cuz looks like
lover.
Cuz looks like. No, he ain't a lover. He looks like he looks like he
loves his
runs.
wife.
he
Yeah.
looks like he runs from fights. Like
So y'all think they going to resurrect Bizarro? I don't think that's what they're doing.
No, I think they're
I
going
think somebody
to.
twist on it.
they're
Yeah.
gonna
I
turn
think
him
he's
either
gonna
into
be
Doomsday
Doomsday.
or to Cancer.
Yeah. I
I
hope we
hope
get
it's
a little
Doomsday.
bit of him first, though. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing them again just for like a little bit, and then
He
they
could
can
just-
turn him.
he
Or
could talk
Cancer
normal.
to Doomsday.
Yeah.
I mean, he did. He got his neck snapped.
Hmm.
No, he didn't get his neck snap. He just got choked out with XK.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what's his name choked him out.
Oh, that's the Met Gala today. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm random. I can't wait to see some of these terrible outfits.
Let me see what's on Twitter. Gossip Girl. Just kidding.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it shows something from Gossip Girl in there.
But yeah, that, you know.
Oh, guys, good news. At one point in the episode tomorrow, Clark will have a heart-to-heart with John about being half human and half Kryptonian.
Jonathan or Jordan?
Jonathan.
Okay.
Jonathan is still half Kryptonian.
Yeah.
Mm.
I still have a theory that it's because he's I think he's human, half Kryptonian, and Jordan is half Kryptonian and half human. Like the gene of the Kryptonian is more powerful in Jordan than it is in Jonathan. I think the human trait he took after his mother.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, you can
That's
take
still-
after something like
No.
your parent. You can take after your dad or your mom.
no.
And Jordan takes after the dad, and Jonathan takes after the mom. But they're
Well, they're
both
twins, right? So one
Lies.
would probably get more than the other.
Yeah,
Like I have twin siblings. Like my brother is way taller than my sister. Like it's a lot that he got over her.
I mean, it's a good thing actually because 7 foot. I'm just kidding.
I think they should have just kept it to one child. I don't think they should have made two.
Well, they did. And then they made 2.
No, I'm
You
saying they should have kept it that way
Oh,
instead of having her have boys.
I like it, to be honest, because I think it gives like, a
Andy
balance.
is in the house.
I think it gives the show like a balance
Where?
that's needed.
Oh,
You want-
Andy.
You want to
They-
spice this up?
They
Come
could have
on.
had her. They could have had
How
the
I've
other child
missed
be a
you,
girl.
Andy. Wait, what question? What question?
Maybe.
Talking about this one? I didn't. He's already back. At least
No,
his
I
body.
think he asked me something else.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It said something about him laying on the table until
I
the
have
end
a
of the
question
season.
for if Bizarro just lays on the table till the finale, will you be upset?
Where
Would
is
I be
that?
upset?
I'm not seeing that.
Right
It's
above,
It's up in the chat. Son.
you mean Rusty? Right above that.
Oh, okay. I see it. I see it.
No, I wouldn't be mad because I really don't care. I just
don't
want to
know
see
why
what they.
they would.
I just want to see what they do with him. That's all.
He has literally Tyler Hecklin is literally getting paid to sleep on the table.
You know what? That is a great job. But just
That's
lay
what-
there and get paid. I'm with it.
He has.
That's what Thea did
he
in
has
like
his
season
days
6 of
off.
Arrow.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He has his
That was
days
funny.
off now.
But are you guys like this week? What do we have? Flash, Gotham,
Flash got them nice.
Flash,
Titans.
Gotham Knights, Titans, Superman, and Lois.
We got everything.
And Sandman.
Oh, if you-
just I mean not Sandman. Sweet Tooth came out too.
Oh, it
Yeah,
did.
Someone said at the
yeah.
start.
so
Yeah.
you
Oh,
know.
sweet.
So 5 DC shows if people watch that.
Oh,
show.
sweet. Too.
Yeah.
And you know, for us Star Wars fans,
Yeah.
Visions Volume 2 coming out this week.
Is anybody playing Forbidden Jedi's Storm of the Republic
No.
Knights? Whatever the name of the game is.
Taj. Are you playing?
I forgot the name.
Then why do you bring it up?
I want to play it. I want to play it though because I played the first game. I
It
played
kind
the
of
Yeah.
first
looks
game.
fun.
Yes, but he butchered the name, and I'm just sitting here like, what is he talking about? I was like, what game is that?
What's the name of the
Went
game?
like
I
Jedi
forgot.
Survivor.
Yeah,
and
Jedi
it went
Survivor.
Like,
Yeah, that's
went
it.
like
Yeah.
5.
I wanna play that, but it's like I'm hooked right now.
Apparently we are talking about the show.
About 5'8".
I'm kidding. But you're welcome
5'8".
to join us if you have a minute.
Yeah, I'm 5'8".
Oh, you're short.
Who did you hear that
I'm
from?
not that short. I'm not tall. I'm not short though.
Who did you hear that
I mean,
from? I've
Compared
never
to
heard that
me,
one.
that's short. I'm 6'3".
That's
6'4".
fair. That's
I'm
fair.
5'11". Hold on. Hey, send him one.
I did.
We getting ready to let him jump in before you wrap it on up because I gotta go eat my lovely chicken dinner that I made.
I just did.
I could taste it. My lips are salivating.
That's
Jedi Survivor. I want to play it. I'm going to get it.
It's fun. You should play it.
Welcome.
Hi.
Hey Andy, how you doing?
Doing good. Just been staying busy. What about you guys?
I've been ranting about Gotham Knights a lot.
Wait. Which episode aired last week?
The one where
No,
they're having an all-out
7.
brawl inside a abandoned fight club, I guess, where one person would get a bad guy would approach one of the aforementioned knights, and the other knight would come up behind them and either kick them in the nuts or hit them in the head with like a big weight, and then Stephanie went ham on some pills.
You could have just said 7.
Oh, I didn't know the number.
Yeah, I literally wasn't asking like plot description. I was like, but cool.
But it was the pills part for me. Was that where her mom got her drugs from?
I mean, I don't know why rich women they get their shit everywhere. I guess
Because I was like she was just going ham on them pills with that dumbbell. I'm like, you could have just put them on the floor and just stomped on them. But you pick up a gigantic weight that you could have grabbed to hit the guy who's about to shoot you. You know what? I'll leave it alone.
Don't do it no more. Don't do it no
did
more.
this to reenact it.
You went on for 15 minutes last time.
only
No, but-
15. Only 15.
Hey, but that was funny because they made it slow mo. They did slow motion when she was beating up the pills, and I'm like, could have just left at normal speed. But Andy, I see you interviewed Joy Vaughn and
Brian Potter.
Ryan Potter and
Matt Lesher.
no,
Are you sure you
Oh,
know you interviewed
Superboy.
Yeah.
Man, your career is growing leaps and bounds. Did you ask Joy Van about his time on Bel Air?
You know here's what's funny about that. So during the interview, I always ask you to people like, "What are you doing next?" You know, like what's coming up next for you and so on. And he mentioned Bel Air, and that was the first time I heard that he was on Bel Air.
Yeah, he's playing. He played Frederick.
That tells me nothing, but cool. I'm
Jeffrey's
happy.
son. Did you see the original Fresh Prince of Bel Air?
you listen to me right now. I grew up on the original show, and I love Bel Air. So but it's
Bel-Air's
like, listen,
son.
Jeffrey, he's not supposed to have any kids. But here's the thing: I love Juwan, so I will happily accept this.
Yeah, he had a son in
He
the
had
original
a
show.
kid in the original show.
For like one episode, though, right?
Yeah, it's basically the same thing. This is just a different. Wasn't that Cuba Gooding Jr. that played him, or was that just a dude that looked like Cuba Gooding Jr.?
It was somebody that looked like him.
Goodness gracious. Well, I didn't ask him about it because I found out literally in the interview. But yeah, I gotta catch up. Will be a lot of shows for me to watch in the summer once.
Andy, you have a question?
Oh, let's see. I know I haven't seen past episode 7, so but
did you like episode 7?
It was fun. It was all right. Yeah, I mean, again, I still don't think I still don't think the show is as messy as everyone makes it out.
It's not terrible. It's just, for me, I just feel like the mains, like the main characters, are sometimes pulled out of the main plot. It's like they don't tell us what episode is gonna be filler, which I wish other shows would do that, but it's odd at the same time. If you get what I mean.
I really don't.
Like,
If you get what I mean, I
like
really don't.
think about it. Like the early days of Flash. It was like episodes in between, like maybe we would know that it was like a villain of the week type thing, and we would equate that as filler. As to now, we get filler, then plot, and then filler, and then the rest of the plot. But Gotham Knights, you don't know what you're gonna get, like, at all.
I mean, I think you and we just have very different viewpoints on what defines as fillers, because like I think that every episode so far has served a point. Again, it's only for an episodes. It's only for an episodes for Gotham Knights, and even those like so-called filler episodes of the Flash. Again, like there's still plot points that ties it all back later on to the. Once we get to the finale, there's plot points that always ties the things back. Like trust me, I watched Smallville, and there was some nasty, nonsensical.
Yeah.
Like I will never forget that we had a black and white episode with Jimmy Olsen as like a spy, and I'm like, why?
Yeah, that made no sense at all.
He was knocked out.
So why? We
That's-
didn't need that.
So you're telling me it's normal to just pass that and then suddenly dream that you're basically James Bond.
He apparently was watching spy movies the night before.
Yeah, it's still like it's what
Still
a
weird.
coincidence. What a
I
coincidence.
mean, Barry got knocked out and dreamed about musicals, and he,
but he was,
loves
but he was,
musicals, as you know.
but that wasn't just a dream. That was like him being put into like some sort of like musical coma. I haven't watched that episode in a while, so basically they're like don't compare the two. Don't compare the two.
I'm not, because there's no comparison to Smallville.
Well, Andy, while I have you here,
I have no spoilers to give to you.
I don't want spoilers. Kato wants to know: did you get bricked up when Oliver showed up on the Flash episode?
So like I'm old, so I don't know what Gen Z
He got
means.
really excited. That
Is he asking
had
me-
a standing ovation for it.
Okay, because I thought I was about to ask. Like, is he asking me if I had a boner? Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Oh my god.
Is he asking me if I was excited? Yeah, I mean, I love Oliver. I wouldn't fuck him though. What the fuck? You think y'all smoke? What the hell is going on with that?
Apparently, this discussion happened on the after party, and Hero's Journey did not know what brick up meant.
Oh my
So
god.
TJ Eric had to explain to him. He still didn't get it.
Who didn't get it?
Hero's Journey.
Well, he doesn't get anything, so
and nothing. Like it's sad that like everything just goes like over his head. But Andy, I wanted to ask you about. Have you heard about the whole 911 renewal, cancellation, renewal, moving network situation?
For a second, I was like, "Wait, why are we calling 911 about what renewal?" But I forgot there's an actual show called that.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense to me. Fox is owned by Disney now, so they can jump around like a pancake if they want to.
But do you think that that's like normal for like a show in its 7th season, and like
Oh,
it's like
oh
a
yeah,
ratings
oh
hit?
yeah. I mean, heck, I remember the days when Scrubs ended on NBC and then get picked up by ABC. So like, it's not unusual. Like, it makes sense.
Next thing you know, Scrubs got picked up by 1, 2, 3.
So was it technically a cancellation? Because like all the tabloids are saying like, you know,
Well,
it
if
was
you,
canceled
well,
at Fox and then picked.
again, I've been busy doing interviews all afternoon, so I didn't even know about this move. Okay, let me Fox cancel.
I think what's weird about it is there's going to be the like spin-off show staying. So I think having one show on one network and the other on the other is kind of strange to me.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of when Buffy and Angel were like separated by network and they couldn't do crossovers.
But they're
No
owned by
Fox.
the same company, so
Yeah,
it
but
should
like
be
even you
easier.
had people on Facebook talking about how is 911 gonna do on ABC when Station 19 is on there and it's basically the same. I said the same way Fox had The Resident and all these other medical dramas that air on the same network,
Yeah.
but you're concerned about two shows that are part of two different franchises, both being about firefighters.
Those shows do way too well.
I'm like, I'm not worried. People love their procedural dramas.
Station 19 is also one of my favorites.
I mean, I don't watch any of those shows, so I don't care. But like,
Yeah.
it's not unusual. Like, if you ask the question, it's not unusual. Like, especially if they're owned now by the same corporation, like, it makes perfect sense because it's easy to it's probably easier for them to just have a show that's been running for longer than having to pick up something new, especially in the light of this pending writer strike that might be happening.
This is the second time I've lived through a writer strike.
Is it actually happening though?
I mean, supposedly the deadline is within a couple of hours from now. So
Oh wow.
It happened at during season 7 and 5, 3 of Supernatural.
Yeah. So we will see what happens. I don't expect the strike to last for that long because Hollywood is gonna be like, okay, we need content, so
Yeah.
let's make shit happen. So
Wait a minute, you interviewed Matt Letcher too, dude? You're killing it.
That's what I said earlier.
I have like 6 interviews I have to transcribe. I'm like, again, like when y'all ask me like to come on and I say I'm busy, like I'm not lying. I'm literally busy.
Have you gotten an interview with Stephen Amell yet, or Grant Gustin?
Well, Stephen wasn't available, Sunday. He was traveling, and I don't know. We will see about Grant. I don't know. Cross your fingers.
Hopefully, because that'll be awesome. Because the Flash podcast got the Flash.
I mean, it does have a good ring to it. So,
that'll be awesome. So we're talking blah 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 until Geek Jumps chimes in because he's on Twitter and all that
I just seen a rumor about Margot Robbie being offered the role of Sue Storm.
Who the fuck isn't rumored for I'm sure my dad, who doesn't even know one iota of Fantastic Four, is probably up for Mr. Fantastic at this point.
I am so sick of Fantastic Four castings. I'm sick of them. It's been 3 years straight.
And it's like the same people over and over again.
Yeah.
This one's for you, Andy.
No.
Are you going to interview Ezra Miller?
Oh God.
No, it did not. It funnily enough, even though the season cut, it was perfect, in my opinion. It didn't really affect season 7.
I mean, they were affected to a degree.
I mean, they were affected, but I didn't notice it.
Sure.
Andy, are you interviewing Ezra? Are you?
What you smoke today? Stop asking me these questions.
I'm saying if you do, I would just love to be a fly on the wall during that.
Yeah,
interview.
that's not gonna happen if I did. If I will say that if I were to interview Ezra, which again I don't think Ezra is going to do a lot of prep, but if I were to interview Ezra, I would focus on the movie and nothing else because
I could just hear him right now and hear them right now. It's just like, dude, Andy, you interviewed everybody from the Flash TV show. Now you're interviewing me. It's like we're in a cosmic circle of everything, and it's just cool, man. What do you want? What do you want to ask me? Man, I'm the Flash in this movie. Have you seen the movie yet? No, the movie's not out yet. Of course, you haven't seen it. I'm starting to sound like Donald Trump.
What's the worst question I've ever heard?
I thought
you were
it
doing
was
the
good.
hand movement. You were doing like
Andy, I'm not gonna lie. Andy is a professional, but I have it on good authority that when he was interviewing Javicia,
did not ask about Joe.
he sent a private chat saying,
Nope.
"You have a really big fan, and his name is Lance Ring." That's all I'm saying.
No, I not even if my sister asked me to give her a shout, I would even bring up her in like.
She knows that Lance. She talked to you twice.
Oh yeah, that's true. But Andy did give a little sign language. She was.
How do you know that it was a text interview? How the hell do you know?
He did this on the. Andy, I know you. You wouldn't let me down.
No, you couldn't see me. You don't know what I did.
Did he just turn into a robot on everybody else too?
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
You got sniped by DC. Your voice thing turned into a robot when you were.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, you didn't see it was a text interview, so I don't know how you made the estimation that, oh, this is what Andy was doing this whole time. I don't even know how to do sign language, so it's like, but that's that's well, good. Then you sign language to Javisha. I don't know. You're all like cackling a lot today. Like, what did you all smoke?
We've been having 3 streams in a row where Lance is either frozen or talking about Javicia.
Oh, Andy, you missed it for like 3 weeks. I was trying to figure out my Wi-Fi situation because we had a big storm over here, so it messed it up. I went out and I bought I had Xfinity bring me this X5 pod that's crap. But they charge like $200 for it. It's crap. I've been trying to figure out how to get this thing to work. I tried working off my phone hotspot, and then one day I'm about to be on the after party just to fill in for Paigey, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just plug the computer up directly to my router. I was trying to avoid running this long cord through the middle of my house, and well, it started working randomly. So hey, haven't had problems since.
Closed, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't have to turn it on, so you closed it.
Yeah, it's closed. It's closed. But yeah, Andy, you missed. Have you been on the stream since I've done my new setup?
I don't even remember what I had for breakfast yesterday. So I don't know. Let me go check through your catalog. I don't.
Well, I mean, what do you think? Do you like my new posters?
I do like your new posters. I do like the framing of this side because now we can see more what's in the background. So this is
I've had a bookshelf that I needed to put up for like 3 months now. It's just still sitting in pieces in my living room. I lost the bag of screws, Taj. I don't know what the bag of screws is from my bookshelf.
I got a whole wall of posters.
Is that a flex? Like,
Yes, it is because it cost me a fortune.
I had to cover up a certain poster, Andy.
Yeah, see that dragon? See that Dragon Ball behind him? You know, Goku. That was Kane.
I had to cover that up for the time being until all that's sorted out. You know, I don't want to give the wrong message. I think we're all high.
Oh shit! Something.
I don't smoke, so I'm high on coffee.
Y'all had something tonight. That's for
I have
sure.
asthma, so no smoking for me.
I don't have asthma, but I stay away from the Mary Jane. I've heard
I
it's
hate
bad
the
for
taste
you.
of liquor and the smell of smoke.
You hate the taste of liquor?
Yeah, I don't like alcohol.
Oh, I understand,
Well,
bro.
nothing I can drink it.
Doja Cat literally is dressed as a
Just
cat,
as a cat, I saw it on Twitter. I was like,
and Jared
that's enough
Leto
for the
is
night.
wearing a gigantic fluffy cat suit.
That's one way to put it.
Like, what is going on at the Met Gala?
All I know is that like, a lot of people are just not going this year. I mean, it's like, why is it such a big deal?
Like, she had a prosthetic nose. Like,
What the heck? Why?
He not hot.
You got high life, dude.
Hey, I guess after you see I guess after you bomb Morbius, you do anything, right? But did you look it up, Andy, so I can get your perspective before we jump out of here?
Look up what?
You said you were looking up the whole Fox 911 thingy.
Yeah. I mean, it's not unusual. Like and again, it makes way more sense for this to happen than let's say if the show got canceled on ABC, and like let's say it was on Fox, it got canceled, and then NBC picks it up, or CBS, rival companies to Disney. Like that would be like, huh, interesting. So this makes way more sense. Although like the idea that they have now their whole little universe spread on two networks, that's kind of funny. but again, like who the fuck is asking for crossover between these shows? Like I'm like, I could care less if a bunch of firemen, policemen, or whatever.
I guess like as soon as like Air happened, the whole crossovers happened on Airverse. It's been like nonstop crossovers because NCIS does it. The Rookie does it.
Whatchamacallit, Law and Order
Station
does it.
19 and
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy does it. And now 911 and 911 Lone Star does it. Not Long Star for some people who can't hear.
Man. But
guys,
guys,
great. They're getting a new home. Wonderful. Like who's on 911?
Angela Bassett.
She's still doing TV? Okay.
Yeah.
She's the highest paid actress on that show.
She should be.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was about to say.
She's one of the most inside the world as far as like TV actors.
Yep. So yeah, she's on that. What's the girl's name that was on a Ghost Writer? I mean Ghost Whisperer.
No way. She's actually married to the guy from Let It Shine, and also the guy that's going to be the
Cobra Bubbles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even see him as Cobra Bubbles, funny enough, but I'm going to be open-minded when I see him on stage.
I'm Cobra Bubbles.
I am actually out of the loop. I don't even know what she did.
Yeah, I don't either.
Who?
Right there. I just pulled up the tweet or the comment.
And
asset.
Jennifer Love Hewitt, that's her name, yeah. And
she's on that show too. Damn.
Andy, did you have the Endless Multiverse this week?
We do have Endless Multiverse on Friday, yes. We do.
Okay, and how's everything before we go, how's everything going with your family? I know you guys were having a
Yeah,
hard time.
the ceremony is tomorrow, and at some point, she will be cremated. I'm not attending because it's they're in a different country, and I'm dealing with school and work and so on. But my dad is with my mom, so she's with her whole family. She's there, so she's definitely not alone. And I appreciate all the kind messages. But it's not been the greatest couple of weeks.
Understandable.
And
Understandable.
before we go, also, what do you think about the Superman Lois cancer story? Is it too dark for you, or
Uh, I mean, I've never been pro this storyline at all. Even since the season began, that's when I kind of like almost right after, right before that, I found out my grandmother had lung cancer. So, but it got worse when all of this happened with the surgery and so on. That's why um, I'm like, I'm over the storyline. I feel I'm happy Mitzi gets to shine because she's freaking amazing. But I'm like, Todd, is this all you can do? Like, is this all you can do with your female leads? Like, again, like it's starting to become a pattern. We look at 5 season 3 with Salvatore and Iris. Now this is happening. So I'm like, and it will suck if this is the final season and this is her biggest story in the entire series. Like, it's like that. Like, I read that. That's why I'm watching Man of Steel or Super Marvel or BBS and so on, because like I watch these stuff to get away from real crap, and so that's why I've always said Superman always takes it way too seriously. But
yeah?
but anytime I criticize the show, everyone gets very, very mad.
And that's why it's hard to watch Black Lightning for me, because I try to avoid realism and not like when I watch a comic book show, I want to get away from the real world, not get sucked right back into it, because it was like right when the whole Black Lives Matter movement went on, so it was.
Well, it's different. These are separate issues, but again, it's like, we still saw the Black Lightning family like thriving, like having to fight against the oppression, but like at least, but with cancer, it's like, I mean, fuck, what can you do with that? I didn't mean to. I don't want to rant on this, but
No, I completely get it. And now that you said something, like I literally just remembered I had to deal with this a third time because about a month or so ago, no, not a month ago, like towards the beginning of the year, I want to say my aunt died from cancer that like took out like very, very quickly. So I was dealing with that, but I kind of like shut that out of my mind because it was just so recent. But I'm like, yeah, this joint is kind of heavy, and I just want them to hurry up and move on.
But that's the thing. Like the sooner we get to the end of the show, at the end of the season, it's like at some point we're gonna know if the show's coming back or not. And if it doesn't come back, I'm like, this is horrible. This is the biggest storyline she ever got.
Yeah,
That's the thing. Like, I think what I will say this before we go is that when you look at someone like Eric Durant's Lois Lane, who I arguably think is the best Lois Lane live action, it's because she gets to do everything. She gets to do drama and comedy, fun storylines, hard storylines. There's layers there, but all Lois gets to do on this show is just one trauma after one trauma after one trauma. Like, again, that's why I dislike season 2 so much, because Lucy was Lucy. So it's like, again, like I don't need, I know this actor's time sickness was no better, but at least it was a fictional disease that we knew that could be easily, like cured. But with cancer, it's like,
yep. I agree. I agree 100%.
What does Lois learn from this? Like, how does she grow as a character from this? No, it's just jeopardizing the female character for the sake of a show that is primarily dominated by males. So, but now people are tell I'm woke, so whatever. And yeah.
And last thing is, what do you think about the Flash? Did you like the 9th episode better than?
I
is it
loved
the
it.
best? Is it the best episode of the season?
It's definitely one of my favorite episodes of the season. Yeah, it's definitely wept walking the screen with Steven and just like, oh my god. And so, but otherwise, yeah, Yeah, I have technically only 3 episodes left before I'm done, so I'm
I'm
waiting.
gonna cry like a little baby when it's all over. We're gonna schedule a special stream for that week. Probably like just an hour stream for that week. I'm gonna get with everybody, and so it's not clashing with like Eric's or anything. We're gonna do a special stream that week just to formally say goodbye to Lay Flash and a la Arrowverse. I didn't use any of those words right, but yeah, to formally say goodbye and cry as a group. I think it would be really really fulfilling for the internet to see a group of guys just crying over a man in spandex.
Well, people have already seen me cry. So
And the last topic that needs to be discussed is what Eric Wallace said. What do you guys think about this?
Hogwarts is coming to town.
Oh, yeah. I get where people were confused, but
I don't know what way. Why are people angry this time?
Yeah, I don't
people were
get what's
confused.
wrong with it.
They were
People
saying that
automatically
they thought it
like
was like the last
finale
episode
was 4
4
hours.
hours.
Oh God.
That's people learn to read. But again, it's students Eric just even like coughs. People are like, "What the hell? I didn't cough the right way."
I mean, he literally just says 9:10 to 9:13 begins, and in my head, I just said, hour 1, hour 2, hour 3, and hour 4. With the episodes, because that's common sense.
Common sense.
I definitely knew there wasn't going to be a 4-hour finale because TV wouldn't allow that.
They would have to start like 6 p.m. or something. And
It would start at 7 and end at 1 a.m. But I'm definitely going to watch it like a 4-hour movie when all the episodes come out.
Yeah, again, this is why I don't pay attention to Twitter that much anymore, because people just get angry at whatever these days.
Yeah.
I don't see why. Oh, and he also says beware the blue rose. Is that a reference to
I don't.
Cold
I
Blood?
mean, you will have to watch on Wednesday.
Okay.
But
I have a feeling it is.
Guys, we got to jump out of here. I have to go handle my family. I want to formally welcome Andy to his first ever Party Nation live stream. We are now a official spinoff of the After Party, Andy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Airverse dies and Afterverse begins.
But yeah,
Rules in.
guys, be on the lookout for my reviews, for Darren's reviews. Andy will be live with the Multiverse of Color. And is that the same thing as what you doing with a chainsaw, or is that different?
I'm sorry. What was the question?
Your 2 streams.
What 2 streams?
The one you do with chainsaw, is that the Multiverse of Color?
No, Multiverse of Color is my website.
Oh, see, I'm slow. Okay, be on the lookout for Andy and Chainsaw Reacts live stream on Friday. What's the time?
9 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, so be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna watch it on playback, Andy, because I'm seeing Guardians Friday, but I'm gonna check it out on playback.
There you go.
And I will be there.
Darren is posting reviews this week. Be on the lookout for Taj's reviews. Reactions. Be on the lookout for his reactions. I will tag everybody in the description box down below. And I'll check you guys next time.
Bye-bye.